We're talking with the head coach of the Missouri Valley College men's basketball program, Chad Lance, and we're joined by Bobby Collins, the third senior on the men's basketball team. First off, Coach Lance, you had a lot of seniors on last year's team that have to be replaced. What did you do this offseason to kind of fill those holes and restock your team?
Well, last year was definitely a unique season for us. We had 8 seniors in our program. It was a mixture of some one-year guys that we had taken and some freshmen that had gone through the program and a few junior college kids. So we definitely had some areas to fill. I think that we lost probably around 80% of our scoring. So we definitely felt that we had to go out and fill those holes. We thought we had to get bigger at the guard positions, definitely, both at the 2 and the 3. I think we needed to get some depth in our 4 position, and then we lost every 5-man that we had last year as well. So, recruiting was heavy this year.
Heading into the season, who are some of the guys you are hoping step up and kind of take over, especially early, to be team leaders?
Well, obviously, you always look to your returners. I think we returned 6 quality returners that are in our program. That would be led by Bobby Collins. He's been a member of our program for 4 years. Bobby's kind of a journeyman. He's played many different positions in our program. He's one of the guys we look for rebounding, for intensity, for passion, and just knowledge of what we do. Next would be Larry Plummer. Larry was a transfer that came in for us last year, saw significant minutes early in the season. I think that he got about 8 starts on the year. We had Danilo Ranger, who was eligible second semester last year, that came in and filled some nice spots for us. Not really a true center, played a little bit of 4 last year for us, but this year we look for him to play primarily down low. Then our backup point guard, Cody Jackson, as a freshman, I thought he did a very good job transitioning to the collegiate game and learning his role and playing behind all-conference player Remy Price. So we'll be looking at him to help lead us at the point guard position.
What are some areas of strength you have right now heading into the season?
Well, I think we're different. We've always been pretty big inside, and this year our guard play is pretty good. We've got 2 guards that are 6'4" or better. I know we have 1 guard that's at least 6'5". I think that we have some depth in those positions. And then I think we got several guys that can play 2 or 3 different positions. So right now it's us being able to figure out who fits where at the right positions.
What are some areas you're going to have to improve upon between now and once you get into the bulk of conference play?
Well, I think probably if you look at any team across the country, you'd think that their defense is a little bit behind. A lot of people believe their offense is behind, their defense is behind. But, being able to play at the high-level college basketball conference that we are, I think you've got to learn how to guard different actions, stay disciplined, and be able to really communicate on the defensive end. So we definitely got to get better in that. And then, moving from last year, we've got to shoot the ball better from the perimeter. Last year was one of the most athletic teams that we had. We really struggled shooting the ball from the perimeter. So this year, I think we've helped that area with our recruiting, but we definitely got to get better at shooting the basketball.
And what's your expectations this year?
Well, like any year, I say this year in, year out is be better than we were last year. We were 17-14 last year. We finished 5th in the conference. So we're looking to get better.
All right, thank you, Chad. Moving to Bobby Collins, the third senior on the Missouri Valley men's basketball program. Bobby, how has your role in the program expanded over your time here?
Over the 4 years here, I've gone from a learning experience to a leadership experience where, as a freshman coming in, not really knowing how the college game works, having to look up to older people to figure out how to play and necessarily the pace of the game, and learning the different offenses and defensive schemes that Coach has for us kind of has basically helped me out through the 4 years that I've been here, because coming back and being able to help those coming into the situation that I was in kind of helps his job along so he doesn't have to teach as much.
In the off-season, what are some things that you worked on to improve your game?
Definitely shooting, being able to be a triple threat as far as being able to play inside and outside to kind of help our scheme on the offense, and then just trying to get stronger as much as possible, as much as I possibly could, trying to gain a little weight, trying to gain a little muscle.
You mentioned becoming a team leader. How do you approach this season now that you're a senior and going to be a guy that some of the newcomers, some of the younger people look up to?
Basically, lead by example, knowing what coach wants, and being able to show them the ropes, but also being able to push them, and then be able to push me, and basically have a back and forth to where we can come in every practice, we compete, we go hard at each other, just because the strength of our conference is day in, day out with the toughest competition in the country. So being able to put that setting in practice and being able to lead that way kind of helps everything out in the process.
You mentioned the conference. What's so difficult about playing in the Heart?
The difficulty in playing in the Heart is every team is battling, so every team has certain things that they do, but each day in and day out, anybody can go out there and win a game. So you got to come out with your best foot forward. You can't come out slacking, because if you come out slacking, there's no telling what the night could possibly end up becoming.
All right, and what are your personal expectations and your expectations for the team this season?
My personal expectations are to be the best player I could possibly be. That's both on the court and off the court, being the leader that I know Coach wants me to be, and being able to do my role for this team and hold my part of the weight. For the team, I feel like we've came together a lot faster than teams in prior years, and we just have a certain gel with us. For the team, I feel like we can definitely be better than we were last year as far as the shooting standpoint and being able to do things at the right way, at the right level.
All right. Missouri Valley College basketball head coach Chad Lance and senior Bobby Collins III. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.